So we don't overthink, we just shoot. Just content, why not? Episode fucking 30.
30. Effing 30. Freaking 30.
But
anyway, it's not freaking or whatever effing. It's great. Thank you for following us. Thank you everyone who helped us to do this, even with a little bit. And also for the comments we get. Like
even though it's a few, but it's something.
Actually, there was not a comment regarding just content, why not? But anyway, so I make an extra video for this. So, but thanks, we had a Spanish episode. I think I spoke a little bit English, but the 98% was Spanish.
Yeah.
And I want to say that I did for the people who don't believe I can speak Spanish. I don't speak fluent, but I speak a little bit always, okay? And I'm learning every day, so I'm taking effort to improve my Spanish, but it takes time.
Right.
So that's sad.
Things take time.
In divine timing.
There's only divine timing.
Right.
But before that...
Before what?
Yeah, I also wanna add to it that it was a very spontaneous, really spontaneous, like one of the most spontaneous episodes. No? Well, we never shot there, first of all. Plaza Mayor, famous location.
Right.
We just, well, he had a coffee, and he was just like, let's shoot here. And I was like, yeah, cool. And we didn't know that we were gonna speak Spanish. It just.
And thanks to our tour guide, who's actually not a tour guide, who told us about this.
Yeah, about the coffee spot, right?
And we invited him to join us, but he will think about it. So just maybe a little teaser. I really love to him. I'd really love to have him on this show, because he had some interesting things to say.
Yeah. So there's no rules on this channel, and whatever God wants to show here, he will, or she will, or it will.
Divine plan, divine timing, and divine action.
Yeah.
So, what we want to talk about?
Yeah, what should we talk?
Let's start. I had a nice interaction with one of the cleaning lady in T4. I have to say that I met her before, but I want to appreciate the care. She want to make sure I'm not walking through her wiped place, but why? Only that I'm not falling. So I just want to tell this little story.
Just a random little story of
and
someone being aware of someone else.
Right. And I'm appreciate this. I don't know her name. And I met her when I was together with someone else. We're not allowed to mention. I'm also not using any pseudonyms anymore. And that's also the last time I mentioned this, because we had yesterday a lot of talk about this person. Anyway, so thank you, Madness, thank you, Matt, thank you, T4, for all the care. I just want to say that. And now he wants to start the silent minute.
But you don't have a timer, so.
Well, we can't do a silent minute. Perfect, so let's continue.
There's no rush. There's no rush here.
No rush.
No rush.
All relaxed state of freedom. I don't know how to say it. That's what the weather is supposed to be better. Having almost blue sky. Though this morning there was some clouds and I found little ones. And why you don't tell us this place here? I think we shoot here before.
Oh, this place.
But he has a story about this place.
Well, we have so many stories about this place.
Oh wow.
This is a little park, like a garden park, kind of like flowers and trees and stuff.
And graffiti.
and graffiti and some statues. And the sun shines very nicely here, and it's pretty peaceful. And it's called Plaza de San Francisco. I was gonna say the Plaza de San Francisco.
Alright.
And so we were here many times. I actually slept on this bench
Oh wow, personal story.
like months ago, and it's funny because here you probably can't see. Well, actually, I'll show it. It's a bit different episode. You have this number, which is 555. You know what that means?
No, I don't.
Let me just check if we're in frame again.
Oh wow.
Yep.
We are in frame.
Yeah.
All the same.
All right, cool.
So what do you want to say is
So
555?
555 means change.
Oh wow. What means 777?
A fucking lottery ticket.
No.
7 man, many things. Well,
No. So this was just a
okay, go
test.
for it. Go for it.
No, this was just a test. I thought you know more about these sacred numbers. What 7?
Oh, I know. I just this is about 555.
But we have to stick with 55 because
Yeah.
he made that choice. But then he will say it's not his choice.
It's a
It's
divine choice.
And my
Because we're
divine
on this
choice
bench.
means it's about the bench.
It's about the bench.
Every episode is about the location.
Well, kinda, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you are exactly where you're supposed to be.
Explain that to someone who is not in a good place. That's
Explain
what he feels.
Explain that to someone who's not in a good
And he
place.
feels that he's not in a good place. Explain that to someone who is in a bad situation and hates everything what's going on, and then you are in this place where you're supposed to be. I mean, what's gonna freak out, or he or she or it freaks out and say, how dare you can say this? Doesn't help me right now. What's your take on this before I say something?
Say it.
No, I want to hear yours.
Okay.
Because I want to align it to what you said. Everyone is supposed to be in that place where they are.
Mhm.
That came from you, not from me.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
There's no rush.
There's another excuse. It's no rush. I'm still waiting.
Well, I'm not.
The listener and watchers are waiting. God is waiting.
God just is.
Yeah, that's another excuse.
So he's kind of teasing me and pushing me to
Explain.
go by his speed, right? And everyone has their own pace in life. Everyone is on a, on their route. No one starts the same way. Everyone has a different family. Everyone has different experiences when they're growing up. Everyone is born with a different body. Some are missing some limbs, you know what I mean? Like everyone has different cards dealt in life. So the point is, like, I'm being pushed now, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like giving like an answer like so fast. I want to take my time and kind of connect to maybe who I'm giving this answer to, So just slow down, go by your own pace. There's no competition. You can't compete because everyone has different talents, different strengths, and starts at different places. Hears different information when they're growing up. So already everything is there's no competition. You can't compete. The only thing you can compete is yourself, which again is truly you. But you just take one step. You go one step at a time. That's the only way. There's only this moment. And you go step by step. If you don't you can't look so far. Just like you're here now. What's the next best step that I can take? and that's it. And then the step will come to you. This step is just actually happening. That's the ultimate truth. It's just all happening, all unfolding.
Never give up. And interesting, I achieved exactly what I want, that he actually explains this. He took his time, but that's fine. I'm cool with that. But I just want to have an explanation, and maybe this explanation took this time and in this content, in this length, to tell someone who is not in a good place and is not in a good situation. But first of all, never give up. Second, step by step, believe that in divine timing you come out of this, and just follow the light. Because even it's dark, there will be a light, but you're gonna follow. Remember, in the dark, in the night, there's stars. And before, the people navigated just with the stars because they had no other tools. So you see, there's always light in the universe from God, from Jesus Christ. Just follow this light and follow yourself. Go into yourself and say why I'm disappointed, why I'm in this situation, and then just accept it and then follow the light.
And if you're like in a really bad place and in this darkness, you see, you perceive it as darkness and as bad in this moment, but that actually way later down in your life might be one of the greatest things that has ever happened to you.
Why?
Because your perception changes.
So it's the change.
Life is change.
Life is a
continuous motion,
flow.
continuous flow, continuous changes. It's changing every millisecond. But the smallest is
It's even smaller, but we don't want to go there. But the point is, enjoy the moment.
even if it sucks.
No, enjoy the moment in a way you find something positive. Because in that moment, you start to put light in the negativity. And with that, with a little bit light, it spreads out because then you find another one, okay, and then step by step, you lighten up your darkness and follow the light.
Is
Because
it?
the light has to come, but it also needs to be reflected. You have to spread it, just as you are.
You have anything else?
No, I'm done. Thanks for joining and thanks for listening to our stuff. I hope that helps. But I know it's gonna help. But just reflect on it. And we love you all, but only love will teach and heal you.
Yeah, and the thing is, this channel, well, already this is the 30th video, and every video is kind of like a different story. It's a different piece of advice for someone that needs to hear it. So just you will inevitably find your way to one of these videos which you're meant to hear, and whatever resonates, take it in. Whatever doesn't, don't. It's really simple, you know, because everyone is on a different journey, everyone is on a different path to the same goal, true self-realization, but completely different experiences, completely different events and circumstances.
Well said, and ciao ciao.
But,